Hey guys, it's Jess, and today I'm coming back with another video. This video is going to be a little different than usual, but I'm going to be doing a sit-down video, and this sit-down video is going to be about a college/university decisions video. I'm from Canada, and I'm going to university in Canada, and compared to the States, it's a little different in like application and admission processes. If you can't already tell, I am sick. Again, what's new? I got my last college decision letter today, and so that's why I'm making this video. It was the one that I was waiting for forever, and it's the one where I want to go, but we'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna just let you guys know where I applied to, and I applied to so in Nova Scotia, where I live. It's a province in Canada. There is community colleges for Nova Scotia, so it's called NSCC, which is Nova Scotia Community College. So yeah, I applied to two NSCC campuses. I applied to CBU, which is Cape Breton University, in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I applied to St. Francis Xavier University, which is ST.FX in Antigonish, and I applied to MSU, which is St. Vincent University, and Dalhousie University in Halifax. There's 3 programs I was looking at. My number 1 program that I want to do is nursing, and I did work done for nursing, and I really enjoyed it, and I really like science, and I worked my butt off the last few years to get good marks to get into nurse. Second option, I applied to human nutrition programs and also a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. So, I first heard from NSCC, one of the campuses, and I saved my spot, so just in case anything else happened or I didn't get into nursing elsewhere, I saved my position because it was early on. And then I applied to CBU for nursing. They didn't have a second option, and then I applied to ST.FX for first option nursing, second option human nutrition. I applied to Dalhousie University for first option nursing and second option Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, and then I applied to MSU for kind of for shits. I'll bleep that out, but kind of for shits, and it was like the last thing on my mind of where I wanted to go because I only applied to human nutrition there. Yeah, so those were the schools I was considering, and I mainly was considering Dal and NSCC at first, but I knew that it was nursing and a hard program to get into, so I was trying to keep my hopes up but also not too high. So I first got accepted to NSCC, like I said, and then I got my acceptance from MSU, which again, off the radar. Usually, like at the beginning, it was off the radar for me. And then I got accepted to my second options at ST.FX and Dal. Yeah, so ST.FX Human Nutrition and Dal Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Nursing, how it goes is we have to do a Casper test. So it's like a personality test sort of, and they look at your Casper test marks, which you don't get back. You don't see how you did on them. They just send them to university and you pay $70. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so you send it in, and then around March, April, May, you get your acceptances or denied from the programs or waitlisted. So yeah, my average was high 80s, so it wasn't like a perfect high 90 or a low 90. It was high 80s, which is still good, and it's not bad at all. So I'm not saying that because I don't want anyone like coming for me in the comments. So yeah, so I had to wait till the last 2 months for those, and that, let me tell you, is such a stressful process because you're just there thinking like, oh my god, all these people are getting accepted and I am not hearing anything from where I want to go and what I want to do with my life. So then you start thinking about other options. So that's when MSU came into play, and NSCC as well as my second options elsewhere. So up until like, what was it? Up until like 3 weeks ago, I was more considering MSU because I still hadn't gotten my nursing acceptances. So I was considering MSVU, but then CBU reached out to me and was like, you're accepted. So I was like, wow, like that's the school that I thought I was not going to get into the most for nursing, because they kind of have a higher average look, like they look at higher averages. So I didn't really apply for scholarships there either, which was not smart on my part. But yeah, so I got in there and I thought, like, I wasn't hearing anything back from the other 2 universities for nursing, so I decided to put money down on the spot there. So I had a spot at TC and I had a spot at CBU, and still do as of right now. And then, not even like maybe a week and a half ago, I heard back from ST.FX, which I was surprised, and like I'm so grateful that I have got a spot at ST.FX. It's a 4 years program, and I really don't want to go to ST.FX. It's too close to home, and I just know the school too well. So like I just want a new experience, and it's a great school. I wish I wanted to go there, but I really don't. So that is gone. That option is gone, and the position will be given to someone else who really wants that spot. And then I today got accepted to DAL for nursing, and ever since going into grade 11 I wanted to go to DAL for nursing. CBU and DAL are 3-year programs, ST.FX is a 4-year program. So I toured DAL December going to grade 11, and I fell in love with the campus. It's a 3-year program. I love Halifax, I love the city, and I am so like ecstatic that I'm going there. I didn't put my money down yet, but I only got it like literally 4 hours ago, so I still can put the money down there, and I'll also give away my other positions that I'm saving. That money's gone, but if I didn't get into DAL, I would have to decide between CBU and MSVU, which is what I was leaning towards. Because I still hadn't heard from DAL as of yesterday, so I was getting anxious and like really nervous because I just felt like I didn't know where I fit in, and I didn't know what place would have been best for me, and I thought DAL was that place, but if I didn't get in for nursing, I didn't know what I was gonna do. So yeah, like this is just like a relief taken off my back. Like I'm so happy and thankful, and I was so excited. Like when I got my other university acceptances, I was like happy, and I was like, oh, that's good. But like for CBU, ST.FX, I was like, oh my god, like wow, I'm like very thankful that I got accepted. I originally got waitlisted at ST.FX to begin with, and that kind of made me like upset. Like my hope was dropped because I was like, if I'm waitlisted at ST.FX, like what am I gonna be at DAL? I got an entrance scholarship at MSVU for $10,000, but because it was nutrition, it didn't really mean a whole lot to me unless I didn't get into nursing. And then my other entrance scholarship I got at DAL, and it's not a big entrance scholarship, so it doesn't really matter. But I also got priority residence, so I get to pick my residence. I'm so excited to do all this stuff for university, and I cannot wait till September. It's T-minus 4 months for that, and T-minus 2 months for prom and graduation. Yeah, so that's just like what's happening, and that's what my decision is. So I am going to DAL in September for nursing, and I couldn't be any happier. Got some DAL merch on, but yeah, no, like I haven't seen a lot of these Canadian university decision videos, and when I was searching for them, like I was very discouraged because between the US and Canada, it's like more Ivy League based, and like different states have multiple like I don't know, it's just a different process. So like I found if I did this and people are looking for Canadian college decisions like I did, it will be fascinating too. So look forward to the upcoming months of university videos, preparing grad and prom videos, and any other requests you have to like just comment down below. And I am so excited to start making these videos. The one thing I have to do is get my Chem 12 mark up. I don't think it's gonna be too hard to get it back up. I just need to focus and get out of the rut I was in. Grade 12 year has been not the hardest academically, but the hardest mentally, I find. Like, I was so excited for this year to come, but when it came, it just is a lot. It's like overwhelming. I still have to continue to apply for bursaries, and it's just crazy. Like, there's so much in grade 12 that you have to worry about, and like, it's gonna really be the start of adulting in the next few months. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my socials down below, and I'll see you guys next time. What?